Why do we need to bury family farms and make fortunes for some people and steal fortunes from other people?
We got someone out to take a look at the well, and then they declared it a dry well. You know, you're looking at either digging that well deeper or digging a whole new well, which could run you $20,000, $25,000 depending on how deep you need to go.
Folks, let's look at the scale of data center water usage. A single large data center can consume up to 5 million gallons of water a day, which is equivalent to the daily water consumption of a town of 50,000 people. Also, roughly 2/3 of all new data centers being constructed are located in regions facing severe water shortages.
I think rural people are being disproportionately affected by this crisis.
The water is kind of discolored. It's not real great. Then we had nothing for water.
And well, that's when the trouble began to start.
Your well that you've lived on for decades, it goes dry. To me, the water is what keeps a family going. And if we're willing to knock that off for families, we're even signing ourselves up for. After all, if we don't have water, what do we have to live?
Is water plentiful in these parts?
You can see they've almost dried out this section of the lake right here.
Folks, behind me right now is the body of water that cools these data centers. And if you look over here, this is a lake that 5 years ago was full and now it is dried up. And I think it's fair to ask ourselves and be afraid, are these water sources going to be dried up in 5 years, 10 years? And what are the implications on our everyday life when that happens? Will we be regulated to showering on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays while these data companies get full usage of our water? Will this clean water turn into toxic water? Will it creep through into our aquifers and water tables? And at what cost to the average person will these operations have?
I mean, a big metaphor, a huge metaphor, a giant hulking carcass of a metaphor of industry that used to be built by American workers, by men using their hands with skills, trades. And obviously this was built by workers, but now, we're talking to one of them that kind of got discarded. There's a bunch of reporting on how they promised 300 jobs and actually wound up hiring 14.
These billion-dollar facilities only employ 100 people, some of them security staff, some of them janitorial staff, but they will claim that they bring 1,000 jobs or more to the area per building. But that's not the case. They use contractors that travel from outside the locality, and all of these jobs are not permanent jobs.
This giant carcass of a building isn't the perfect metaphor for what's happening all around America with these data centers. I don't know what is.
And then what are you left with? Just destroyed nature and empty buildings.